everybody, it's Karyl Morris from the Image Impact Group and the Visibility Room on air and off script. And yes, drum roll, please. I am here with the one and only TEDx speaker, Tatiana Botta.
Hey, Karyl. Thank you for having me.
Yes, I am so excited for you and all the things that you have done. Before we get started, I just want you to give everybody just a quick intro to who you are and what you do and who you serve.
Oh, absolutely. Well, as you said, I am Tati Botta. Tati comes from Tatiana, and I'm the owner of Sandler by Tati Botta. We are a boutique sales training. So usually the clients that work with me, they are looking to really improve their results.
Yes, yes. And we are going to dig into the keynote speaking portion of your business and the TEDx experience. But first, a couple rapid fire questions. Are you ready?
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, you are ready. What's the first impression you want people to have of you?
Oh, that I can bring results.
Oh, all right. Can I tell everybody our conversation that we just had about when you walked in originally when I met you?
Yes, yes. I think so.
So originally when I met you and I asked, how did you want to be perceived? Because we've worked together and you said, I want people to think that I am approachable and welcoming. And I said, is that really what you want?
And then I told you, no, I want people to know that I am a powerhouse.
Exactly. Exactly. And that was such a cool moment for me because you are such a powerhouse. And I'm so, like I said, I'm just so proud of everything that you've done. And the more people that understand you and what you bring to the table, the better. Before we go on, real quick, what builds credibility faster? Expertise, presence, or consistency?
Consistency.
Okay. And why do you say that?
Because you may be an expert in what you do, but maybe you are not there all the time. Sometimes you deliver, sometimes you don't. So expertise, of course, it's a layer of it.
Yes.
But consistency, I would say that people can trust, they can rely on, and you can find more expertise through life, right?
Yes,
But consistency is something that is there all the time.
And how do you think presence fits into that?
Well, depending on what we are thinking about presence, right? So presence to be present.
Presence, how you walk into a room, how you conduct yourself.
Well, this is real. This is real because for me, it relates to consistency directly.
Yes.
Because you don't want to be seen as somebody through social media or in one engagement, and next thing you know, you are talking to a completely different person.
Yes. Yeah.
It kills completely the trust.
Yeah.
Right?
And it all comes down to how you present yourself and how often you present yourself and how you allow the visibility to take hold, which brings us to your TEDx conversation. So the TEDx talk is called Why Your Breakthrough Lives in Somebody Else's Room. And I think that is a mic drop of a title. What does that really mean? And why do so many talented people just stay invisible? What do you think's going on there?
First of all, I would even piggyback to what you were saying before. It's the urgency of looking like somebody else, right? So the more we see on social, the more we see people that we even admire. Yeah. We want to look like them, and we don't respect who we are as a person, right? Yeah. And I'm not trying to be cheesy here. I'm really saying that we have particularities that are not the same for everybody else. Yeah. So if you are really willing to dig into who you are, you can show yourself in a room that way. So the reason why I decided to talk about this is because throughout my career, I've seen so many talented people that were afraid to be who they are and try to copy. And then they will be like so diminished and little in a room. Whereas if they respect who they are and they show up and they are willing to take the risk, it's when people really see the talent, because it's not in a resume that you are going to show how amazing you are. Yeah,
absolutely. And you know, if you don't take the chance to show up in the way that you are, you're actually being hurtful, possibly, to those that really need you and that are looking for somebody that brings exactly that to the table. What? I know you also speak about radical accountability, and in your keynote, it's all your fault. That title, again, it's mic drop. And how is that tracking with people? What does that mean to you, and what does that mean to your audience?
Well, this concept, I would say, started from my early ages, like since my childhood and all the things that I endured. The reason why I got into the workforce so early in my career, and all the time when I was growing up, I didn't know that I should stop like blaming other people. It would be the only way that I could be free.
Okay.
And this transpired to my career all the time. So you know, people that sometimes not because they are bad people, but they blame the bosses because they are not promoted. They blame the market because they are not achieving what they need. I work with salespeople. They blame the goal that is too high, so they are not achieving quota. How this really helps us? It does not help at all. So when you are radical accountable, you are free. You understand that you can make your own decisions. This is why I take this keynote on the road, because I want people to really take ownership of their destiny by just saying, wait a minute, you did this to me, but actually I can do something with what I got from this experience. I don't give this to you to make the decision for myself.
Yeah.
It's quite freeing, isn't it?
Yeah, because when you take ownership of whatever is expected of you and whatever you bring to the table, you can make those decisions, and you can make decisions to either have the mindset to go forward and conquer it, or can make the decision to just say, well, that's just too much. I don't get it. I'm not doing it. It's too much to ask from me. So when you are taking either one of these keynotes on the road, what is some of the feedback that you're getting from your audience after they've heard you? Because I've heard you speak and you are dynamic. You really have a way of bringing people in. I would love to know, what are some of the coolest things that have happened afterwards?
One thing that people usually tell me is that I bring some tactical aspects to the speech, right? Because, of course, doing a motivational keynote is amazing. People get all pumped up. But I always add a layer of actual, what can you do after this? And this is usually the feedback that I receive. So when I did the recent TEDx, the Why Your Breakthrough Lives in Someone Else's Room, people could leave the room knowing that they could do something with what they learned, what they listened to it. And the feedback is like, I could see myself in the story that you told me, because it's really relatable. Like, how many people get into a room knowing that they are super special, but for some reason they are not seen?
Yeah.
The same thing with It's All Your Fault. It's like, it's that real? Like, I can even make the decision, not making a decision, because when you are aware, it's really something that you can do something about it or not do anything. But it's just, I don't know. I keep saying it's freeing it, because it frees us.
Yeah, when you accept the expectations, you determine what your own part is in the expectations. Then it's up to you. It's up to you, and you don't have to worry about somebody else. You take charge.
Exactly.
Love, love, love. So personally, you've gone from an immigrant, a corporate leader, and to now an entrepreneur, and now you're stepping onto this TEDx stage. What do you think, and why do you think the message has resonated so much with your audience?
If you are enjoying this conversation and you need a keynote for your next event or somebody to train your sales teams, message me. And don't forget to follow me on social media. You find me as Tati Botta, TatiBotta. Well, when I say that I'm an immigrant, I will never say this from a victim perspective.
Right.
Like I had to break through and learn in a new environment, because this will be quite contrary to what I say in It's All Your Fault, right? Yeah. But there's a big portion of resilience there that people have, even not being an immigrant. So this is what I want them to take from it. And just moving to a new country and having to find your ways here resonates with people because of it.
Yes.
Like you see yourself from being blindsided, what's coming through, and it can be like a new country, new company, new relationship, and then finding yourself to have to discover new things there. So this is why it resonates with people. If that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I, of course, watched the TEDx multiple times. And you are dead on, because your story, you start with the story of being an immigrant and coming to the United States, and what you had and what you didn't have and what you had to do and how you had to completely just say, well, I'm just going to go for it. It doesn't matter if I don't have all of the boxes checked. I am going to make this step. And it is a story of resilience, it's a story of power, it's a story of confidence, it's a story of building confidence. And it is 15 minutes that is well worth the watch. So I'm going to turn and talk to y'all out here in the audience world. Make sure that you watch this video, because honestly, you will feel the power and you'll feel the presence in that. And then to sit here today doing what you've done is, I mean, did that person that came to the United States think that you would be sitting here now with all the layers of
No.
awards and
There's one thing that is hope, right? But the other thing is like the realization that this took like it was quick.
Yeah.
If you look back 10 years, look like a lifetime.
Yeah.
But if you think about a kid 10 years old, this is what I am in the United States.
Yes.
So it went super fast. And this is one portion that I talk about in my TEDx. It's really about getting into rooms and putting your face out there and taking the risk.
Yeah.
But it's mostly about building trust along the way.
Yes.
And I also talk about serving others to build this trust. And this is a thing that amazed me, because I had the idea, the more I do for people, I am going to see this coming like on my way. But I never imagined that it would be that fast.
Yes. Yeah. And I've only known you for, has it even been a year? It hasn't even been a year. And I'm just gobsmacked, if that's the word. And I want to talk about the awards for a minute, because you are a franchise owner. You own a Sandler sales training, and Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. And not only Rookie of the Year, but
yes, last year I won the Rising Star Award. That is an award for franchisees that are going quicker into the acquiring clients and closing deals. And then I won the Gold Award. That is a revenue award, meaning that I am turning the business. And then the Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
The Rookie of the Year was a total surprise. I was in a Sandler conference, and then they called my name. And I'm not making this up. I looked to my side to a colleague, and I said, did David just... It's my name. Like, it took a little bit for me, and then I came up to stage. And the Rookie of the Year is a culmination of a lot of things that I did and my results with Sandler. It's pretty amazing.
Yes.
And there's more to come. I'm telling you.
Yes, there is.
Yes.
I know that for a fact. You know, I wanted to bring that up because speakers motivate people, and you are the epitome of what can be done. You're the epitome of put your mind to it and you will succeed. Give and you will get. And how do you, because you get up on the stage and you motivate for an hour, right? It's a keynote and everybody's brought in, but then what happens after the keynote? What is your process? What do you see? What do you offer?
Well, in my 2 keynotes, and of course, just putting out there that it's not only these 2, we can adjust when we go, because I do a full assessment with my clients to understand why they are hiring the keynote in the first place. Because otherwise it's going to be just, again, a cool 1 hour, 45 minutes, and we are done.
Right.
But I package with sessions after. So after each keynote, I have 6 sessions with the people who were there to continue the conversation and see application after that.
Yes, I love that, because if you don't have those check-ins, everybody's intention is good. You're scribbling down and you're taking notes, and then you leave and you talk about it for the next hour, and then work gets in the way.
Exactly. So I literally hold them accountable to be accountable to what they said they would do after the keynote.
All right, I'm gonna go off track here for a minute, because I want to talk a little bit more about the TEDx and how you got there. What made you decide that you were going to put your hat in the ring?
One more time, it was by serving first. So back in around April last year, a former colleague of mine from GM reached out to me, and she said, you know what, we are in need of volunteers for an upcoming event, a TEDx that is going to be in Pontiac. And I want you to volunteer. And before she finished, I was already saying yes. And she didn't say what I was going to do. I couldn't care less, because I trusted her. I trust the idea, and it was pretty cool. All the things that this TEDx was about to do for the city of Pontiac.
Yeah.
And I was in.
Yeah.
And then 6 months down the road, the applications opened, and I came back to her and to the curator that sat here once,
Yes,
right?
yes, Kavandre.
And then I said, Dre, I want to, if you allow me, if you are really thinking that I'm not going to mess it up with all that we are doing here, I want to step out
Yeah.
because I want to apply to be
Yeah.
a speaker. And he gave me his blessing and he said, go forward and apply. So I did all the application and it's daunting because you have to fill it up. You have to put your idea, submit a video of you speaking. And then days pass and then soon enough, like maybe a month, month and a half later, I got selected.
That's amazing.
And then the preparation starts.
Yes, yeah, because it's no joke. It's
no joke.
not the same as a quote unquote normal keynote.
No.
It's condensed
Yes.
and it's verbatim, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, you can't go off track.
You need to follow the TEDx rules, which in the beginning when you are preparing, you think like, oh my gosh, why I have to know word by word? It feels like a little boxed because when I do my keynotes, of course, I follow a track, but I let my experience talk more because this is what people are looking for. But then after practicing a little bit and understanding the TEDx process, I really respect that because they want a good product. They have a brand to respect.
Yeah.
And in the end, they need to know that you are saying things that resonates with the idea. Right? And you are not putting out there data that does not make any sense. So you had to memorize word by word. And for me, this was something. I rehearsed 180 times. And you know me because I track data. This is what I give to my clients. I was tracking like in a piece of paper, 1, 2.
Oh my gosh.
And in one point, Karyl, I kid you not, 5:15 in the morning, the time that I wake up, it's 2016. I will go to bed and it's 2016. My husband was the one there listening this a million times. Yes.
Now he knows the whole speech too.
He knows it all. And he was so concerned because when I was rehearsing at home, he knew that I was a little bit frozen and looking like more robotic. And he told me that when I walked into the stage, that he looked at me and I made a little joke that doesn't show on the official video. And then he was there, whew. This is Tati. He knew that I was about to say the words, but with my flavor. Right? So it was a big relief for him.
Oh my
And myself
gosh.
too. I had so much fun.
Absolutely. One more question, then I want to get to the magic bowl.
Ooh.
Who is your favorite? Who's your ideal buyer? Who's your favorite client to work with? What's your favorite audience to get in front of?
Well, my business do sales, right? So, but at this point, the keynotes, they serve a wide range of people, right? But if I think about sales, it's going to be people who want to have the change done. I don't think that, I know this is very like strong to say, but I don't think ideal clients for me are the ones who are sending people to be fixed. Because I do long-term training in addition to the keynotes, as I said, it's people who are really open to be coachable. So sales organizations, leaders in sales, or anybody that is doing business development, they are my people.
More of an up level rather than you have horrible habits, I'm trying to fix it.
I am not a fixer. I am somebody who's going to say, okay, let's recognize what we have here. What should we do from now on?
You want them to be invested in the process. And which is why, if I remember correctly, why you say long-term is what you're looking for, because there is no quick fix.
There's no quick
sales.
fix. No. Of course, I help my clients to hire, to understand if the people that they have are the right ones in the position that they are. But this is a second conversation. But if you think about the deliverables, it's going to be for people who wants to take their numbers, their teams to the next level.
Gotcha. Love it, love it, love it. All right, my friend. So this is my magic bowl. And inside there are some questions that are completely just off topic.
Is there a prize?
No. It might be a question about our great city of Detroit. It might be something that we go deep on. So, and I'll read it because I have chicken scratch and I won't make you do that. All right, you ready? Okay.
Oh,
Ooh, I like this because you are a transplant, if you will. What is something that outsiders miss about the great state of Michigan?
what they miss?
What they miss? What don't they know about Michigan that you know?
This is such a good one because I am going to be very honest. They don't know that Michiganders are one of the kindest
Yes.
in the whole country.
I
Yes,
love
and I'm not
that.
saying other people are not kind.
Yeah.
But as an immigrant, somebody that got here, this is one question that my family and friends in Brazil they ask me to.
Yeah.
Well, they say, well, Americans are very cold. I would say, well, first of all, this is a very shallow judgment because being cold is such a different thing.
Yeah.
But come to Michigan, you are going to see there's nothing cold besides the weather.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Yes.
Well, I think we'll end it
Not
on
all
that.
the time.
As we sit here sweating in the
Yes,
hot
we
sun
are sweating.
right now.
Yes.
Well, Tachi, thank you so much for spending time with me. I always love talking to you. Again, I am so excited and proud to be your friend and to watch you grow and just to completely dominate what's out there. And so I would like to have your autograph before it's too late,
Okay.
Miss Rockstar.
Yes. The second edition of my book is coming up in September.
See, there you go. Oh, book launch.
Yes.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by. Make sure to like and follow us on YouTube, Instagram, all the social media channels, and make sure to reach out to Tachi because you will not be sorry. She will motivate, inspire, and make you laugh.
The best part.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you, Karyl.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Thank you.